good morning. Assalamualaikum. Hello everyone. How are you doing? Good. Taken your breakfast? Some of you yes, some of you no. Okay, don't worry. Later on during our first break, I have prepared a very light refreshment for you to enjoy. Yeah? Alright, so as far as you're concerned, today you are here for a training session. But before we proceed with the training session, I would like to introduce myself first. I am Azureen and I'll be doing the training throughout the day today. But before that, I would like you to know some information about me. You could see that I have illustrated 4 different images. Some are animated images that describes myself and also my personality. The first one, I love teaching. That's my passion. Okay, that's why we are here. Second one, I love heels. Alright, I love heels. Why? Because I think whenever I wear the heels, I feel double confident in doing anything. Yeah. Third one, I love to read and explore and also conduct research in crime, especially in criminology. That is my forte. So anything related to adventure, crime, psychology, I'm really keen into it. And last but not least, what is this? Rabbits, yes. I love rabbits. Why? They are fluffy, they are cute, and they are so adorable. Right? That is slightly about me. Now, let's get to our business today. I'm not going to mention what's the topic, but if you see this picture, what can you see? Any one of you?
What we are going to do is
admiring himself.
He's admiring himself. Okay, some more?
He's mirroring.
He's mirroring. Yes. Other than that? He feels proud of himself. How is his facial expression? Happy, sad, arrogant? Happy? Arrogant? He looks that he is, how to say? Yes, that's me. I know everything. Right? That is basically the, I would say, the description of the picture that brings me to the topic that I will be talking about today, which is handling narcissistic and bipolar disorder in the workplace. Have you heard the word narcissistic before?
Yes.
Yes. Have you experienced handling or working together with those individuals who have this type of personality?
Yes.
Yes. Right. That's interesting. Okay. Why I feel that this topic is very important, especially for us as educators, is because when we are educating others, it's very, very important for us to know the people who are surrounded around us. That would, I would say, would encourage or motivate you to know how to handle yourself in your workplace. Yeah? Alright. So basically at the end of the session, I hope that all of you would be able to understand these 2 bullet points here. First, understand the concept of narcissistic and bipolar disorder behavior. And my second learning outcome is I hope that all the participants today will be able to equip the skills to effectively handle is okay. 1, 2. You want to combine or you want to be yourself? You're fine. Are you done?
Yes.
Yes. Can we discuss?
Yes.
Okay. So now I will be going. Oh no. I will be. I will request maybe one representative from each group to read aloud what have you written the piece of paper on your table. All right. So who want to go first? Which group want to go first? Maybe you could introduce your name. What are the words or phrases that your group has discovered?
People
Equal opportunity.
help each other at work.
Okay.
A friendly colleague and manager.
All positive. Yeah.
Each one have mode of eating together. Peace. Student irresponsible. Impromptu. Safe but happy. Fun but limited. Reliable. Boundary. Fluid situation.
Okay.
And poor working environment. Workplace stress.
Okay. Okay, class. Based on what our friend has read just now, this group emphasize mental health positively or negatively? More. More on this side. More on positive side. Those words that you have written down just now was really from the bottom of your heart? Yes. Let's hear from the group. What are the words that you have discovered? The phrases that you have discovered?
Stable for Sunday.
Okay.
Happiness.
Okay.
Peaceful.
Okay.
Picky. Picky, seeing multiple characteristics of colleagues. Positive, support each other. Strong, learn to be strong to handle it. Challenging, you have to learn to handle it. All right. Challenging, mindful of the acts around about people around you, surrounding you.
Okay.
And then be smart in handling it, work well, and work as a team, and be motivated to face various types of emotions and acts, and need management in terms of emotional and
Okay, so I would say this group is quite balanced. They have both positive and not so all negative, but I would say it's balanced. That means they have the reason and they have the way to handle it as well. Thank you. Okay. Yes, please.
Yeah.
Okay.
also no balance.
Okay.
Helpful boss,
Helpful or unhelpful? Helpful boss and hands. Okay. Okay.
wow, really not all. Understand,
Understand? Yes.
everyone knows to tolerate.
Okay.
Benefit for that's the just like that.
This is really bottom of your heart.
Not enough information, evaluation,
Okay.
student management,
Okay.
affirmative measure, no policy, no policy change. Okay. Okay. Toxic colleagues.
Ooh.
What that branded?
Okay, this is good one.
Sexual harassment,
Ah.
unnecessary conflict, neglected, manipulated by the mentally ill.
Get very quick and find it. What? What? Because they are friends. What I'm going to explain in a bit. Yeah? Okay. How are you? Can you read out? What's yours?
we talk about the environment.
Okay, daily environment, okay? What's it?
Environment. And then
Superiority, is it? Superiority, okay. Then it's like yeah, plants. So I'm so glad that you're scared.
Pennsylvania.
Seriously, you have faced that?
Yes.
So all of you, I think you are in the right place. You have a better understanding on how to handle wherever you face this kind of situation. So friends, basically what you have shared just now, some of them are already the characteristic of a narcissistic individual. Yeah. So now I'm going to bring you to draw your attention to have a deeper understanding on what is narcissistic, what are the characters of a narcissistic person, and how should you handle this kind of individual. Not only narcissistic, some individuals they might look narcissistic, but actually they might be also be suffering from bipolar disorder. So it's very, very important for you to identify what are the characteristics in order for you to set the right boundary with this kind of. Yeah. So let's go into the bipolar disorder. This foundation and this root cause is very, very important for you to understand. Only then you will be able to differentiate and draw the boundaries among those kind of individuals. Disorder, we call it as NPD, right? The abbreviation is NPD. It's a mental health condition characterized by a basic pattern of grandiosity, a constant need of admiration, a lack of empathy for others. Means individuals with this type of personal disorder, they are really, I would say, cry for attention. They want you to admire that. I am the best. Please admit that I am the best. Don't look at others. That is NPD. But for your information, this kind of individuals, they will not if you have the thought that they would really look sick, they will look disorganized, no. They will look very, very handsome and pretty. Okay, especially in terms of personality. They will look like they are really tip-top. I'm charming, beautiful, and most importantly, they will always come in front of you again and again, although you dislike it. Let's say you tell them straight on the face, can you please go off? I'm doing my work. I'm sorry, maybe a couple of minutes. And that means, look at me, please. That is NP. Okay, right here. Next, bipolar disorders. A mental health condition characterized by extreme mood swings that include emotional highs and lows that could lead to depression. Bipolar disorder is a step before that person would be diagnosed with. All right, so this is the first one, second, and then, right? The ones you have already diagnosed with schizophrenia, it's a good part. You will be categorized as unfit to. But the sad thing here is, people, most of the individuals who are suffering with person disorder, they will not seek help. Because why? They feel that they are fine. I don't need help. But actually, that is killing their inner self. I would like to share my personal experience. This is not a fake story, okay? It's a true story. One of my friend, my university friend, now has already been diagnosed with schizophrenia. Okay, and currently, it's a male, is in Tanjung Rambutan. Okay, Tanjung Rambutan is a mental hospital. Yeah, started with narcissistic, but got ignored. Why? Because he think that he is just lonely. All right. This my friend, the friend of mine, lost both of his parents during the study time, so he's an orphan, right? So after that, he got married. Without noticing, he always tortured his wife. But in his mind, I am not torturing. I just want her to be the best. I just want her to be mine. Possessiveness, over possessiveness, right? So that leads into, I would say, divorce, right? And after he got divorced, he became depressed. Okay. Also, he did not seek help. What he did was he swallowed one full bottle of I don't know what kind of vitamins. They brought them to the hospital, did multiple tests until he was that first he was diagnosed as bipolar disorder type 2. And now he has been diagnosed as because he talked to himself. Although there's nobody, he will really talk as if he's communicating with somebody. Okay, so what I'm trying to say here is if you see some of our colleagues or maybe your surroundings have this kind of characteristics, okay, please send them for help before this particular one. You have been diagnosed, yes. So get back a normal life is very, very good. Okay, see if you could see here bipolar disorder, the mood swings can affect sleep, energy, activity level, behavior, and the ability to carry out daily tasks. People with bipolar disorder usually they'll be very happy at night. When we are talking about working, we are all working. What the characteristic of bipolar disorder is, if you notice, they will send mails 3 a.m., 5 a.m. Okay? 3 a.m., 5 a.m., what do? Sleep, right? But no, these people will be very active. Why? The purpose they are doing that to show you that I'm working, okay? You are sleeping. So I'm better than you. That's their perception. Okay? That is bipolar disorder. And then they send you email at 3:30. Still 4:30, you did not reply. They'll send you another email. Okay, this is very life example. They'll send you another email. Where Indian thought is like, I sent you an email, why are you not replying? What's wrong? Then you did not reply, they'll send again. If they're really angry, they'll send every 10 minutes. Okay, if their mood is still okay, they can manage it every 1 hour. Let's say that you did not reply the email. Obviously, you will not reply until you come to work. Till 8, you did open the office door. What do you think this type of road? Some more? Any other judgment? Okay, let's say we assume that you are not roommates. Okay, maybe a few doors lah. After your room, a few doors is this type of individual who did send you email. Maybe 3 emails between 3 a.m. to 5 a.m. But you did not respond yet. You just came to the office, you put your bag, you sit down. What do you think will happen to you? She said explore. Other than that, what do you think the individual who sent you the message or the email will do to you? Yes. Okay, the answer is no. You know what this type of individual will do? Once arrive office, he or she will pretend as he or she did not do anything. That is bipolar. And then you will feel that, hey, email. You will go and say that, hey, you sent me email. I'm just no sorry, I didn't. That's what that person. Bipolar. You get what I mean? Okay. So when you go and approach, although you respond late, he or she will feel happy. Yes, you came to approach. So I'm the key. Okay? That is bipolar. If let's say after sending emails and then once you came to the office, he or she standing like that in front of the office, belum bipolar. Still boleh diselamatkan. It's narcissistic. Yes, that's narcissistic. Okay, if like I have a colleague of mine, okay, it's not from here, okay, it's not from here, okay, who loves sending emails in the odd hours, okay, but when he or she bumped into me in the office, he or she will pretend as nothing happened. Then when I check, I would think that, hey, I just bumped with her and she did not tell me that she sent email and something wrong. I will be like that. So We are all human beings. You say like, we'll explain now. Sorry, I da 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 da. Then they will not reply you. It's like what? Revenge. I said you right. You reply after 3 hours. I'll reply after 4 hours.
Revenge.
Okay. Now let's go deeper into the characteristic. I think now you can easily identify. Okay, these are the characteristics of narcissistic individual. They love talking about themselves exclusively. That means, like, people at my workplace say I'm the best. I'm the best presenter. During my past workplace, people really adore me because I was the head of program and I managed the program well, talking exclusively. Or in bahasa, we call it masuk bakul, angkat sendiri. Narcissistic. Okay? Tapi not everyone who says that they're narcissistic lah. One of the characteristics of greatness, imagination. They like to tell you imaginary story. Actually, that thing did not take place, but they will really plot the story and tell you, and you yourself will believe, really? But actually, tak berlaku. Okay? That is, they have that capability. So basically, most of the narcissistic individuals, they're smart. Require constant praise. Whenever I tell you something, you should say, really, Azureen, it's really good. You're the best. They love it. They love it. Let's say I tell you the story and you just like, So then they'll be like, oh my God, Hunter talking to you. Next target. That's how narcissistic do. Narcissistic love to come in front of you again and again. Sorry, a few minutes, please. A quick check, that's narcissistic. Okay, they like to come to you constantly without reason. Example, without reason, you're talking about office, right? Yeah, let's say like I'm in my room. Suddenly, this narcissistic individual will come. A quick check on you. Have you taken your breakfast? Do you think it's a necessary question? No, right? They just want to come to show you that I'm here. Did you notice I'm wearing a new kind of costume? Same with costume. Very weird shirt with fantasy, like I'm wearing abstract colors. Tell me, I look nice today. Okay? Alright. Now, to take advantage of others. How? They like to play with it. They like to play with it. How? Let's say like you have an important meeting or maybe symposium. This is workplace. That person is in charge. On the day of the event, he or she will say like, Dr. Fatihah, can you please help me? On that day, escapism. That is narcissistic. You can sense or figure out this type of individual if you're working with this type of individual. How you can test it? Let's say that person is the VIP of the event. But from the beginning, he or she will try to escape in a smart way. Why I say escape in a smart way? Let's say the meeting is scheduled at 4. Actually, she should be there first. But what will take place is she'll be the last person. And then once she came, she'll act that there are so many meetings. Can you go first? I need to take 5. Okay, and then you innocently believing that, okay, will present blah 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 blah. And then what the person will think, okay, whatever you think, document it and send it to me. I'll do the final check. Thank you. Okay, this is how you identify narcissistic. Next, they are very, very envy of others. Let's say you are a newcomer. Forward example. Newcomer, shining, conducted 20 events. I am here for 8 years, 2 events, but I am a narcissistic, right? Okay, then the boss said, oh, very good, huh? Just came, but you already have 20 events. I'm really amazed. Maybe I will plan for a promotion. So what this narcissistic will do? Will not go and do anything to the superior or the boss. Will target that newcomer. How? By telling, our boss will just tell like that. And then will just disregard you. unbelievable. They are very good in creating stories. Okay, they'll create stories and tell you, so you also will feel like, yeah, lah, so what I want to do like that, and then up nothing. The boss will ask you, yeah, I mean, what happened to you? I thought like 2 months ago you were so something. The boss is busy people. Hey, success brought you down. Okay, and then incredibly insecure. Okay, that's what. Insecure. Let's say we also is on MC. But really want to know what's taking place in optics. Keep on constant texting. Please update me. The boss, boss, superior, or maybe your senior colleague. Update me what to do. Like for example, what's your name? Miss Mini, could you please send me a report? I need it now. And then Miss Mini pun innocently send. What this person will do, take Miss Mini's report, just change the name, send to the superior, prepared by he or she. So he or she will not get the credit. So who will get the praise? The one who is narcissistic. That we are clever. Alright, so be careful. Whatever you do, keep it black and white. Most importantly, put your name and CC to the person. Let's say your superior or your colleague say, maybe you have to send this to Mr. Z today. CC Mr. Z. So that Mr. Z know that you are the one. Okay? Or else, that is how it goes. You do like about 10 pages. Okay, send to this person. This person will copy, paste from me. Then will give this. And then remarkably charming. This one usually among no offense lah, it's among guys. Guys will look very handsome. Yeah, not really charming. Things on my case, the cases that I have, how to say, research on. Usually girls they will play with thick. That's narcissistic. Like they are the most busiest person in the world. That's how they would play. Guys, they will be very tip top, charming. You will feel like I really wish that he could be my boss. That's charming. Okay? Right. Extremely competitive. As what I told you lah. All the work that other people done, he or she wants the credit. I want the credit, I want the credit, I want the credit. Competitive in a bad way. Claiming other people's work. Always form long-lasting grudges. Let's say besides he or she missed it. Oh my God, she sees it that person. So that person know that I did not wait. Next time, be alert. Use different steps. Grudge. Okay, so all in all, narcissistic always think that they are the best. Okay, like this one. So maybe this will explain you what is narcissistic. It's a very nice song. The song, yeah. But actually, whatever he's telling here is isn't the word that he used. Soft. See, he had a followers who said that yes, you are the best. And also the things that he showed throughout his video clip.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. What can you? I know it's a song, but in that song, what was the constant word repeated? Okay. And then what does he has behind him? Followers to keep on singing that. Then that is the best. So that is the characteristic of narcissistic. Basically, they want you to tell them they are the best. Let's say if you have already said that you are safe, you'll not be their target. But let's say you think that you always point out their mistake, you are dead. Okay, so next. That's how these narcissistic people will react. Okay? So that's about narcissistic. Now let's go to bipolar. Okay. Bipolar disorder, these are the characteristics. Okay. The first day or the first hour, they'll be the most happiest person on the earth. Okay, they'll talk to you, they'll come and have fun with you. And then the second hour, when you go and approach him or her, they will feel so sad and started to cry. You'll feel like, hey, it was all fine this morning. What happened to you? Just don't talk to me, get lost. That's the second hour. And then the third hour, they will come to you and say that, you know what? Actually, I'm sorry. I feel so lonely. They will ask you to console them. It's like they hope that you'll console them. The fourth hour, they will act as nothing happened. When you ask them, hey, are you okay? This time you're feeling down. Okay on what? I was just fine since morning. Remember, we were having a happy chat? Bipolar. Okay? That means multiple personality in a single day or in a single hour. Bipolar. And then they excessively productive and energetic. As I told you, the first hour, very energetic, very happy. They are the most happiest person on the earth. And then tired sleep insomnia, very important. Yeah, this one people. Tired sleep insomnia. What does it mean? Although they have not slept for 2 or 3 days, they will look very, very energetic. Let's say like us, me myself. Let's say I never sleep for one whole night. The next day I will like you'll feel like everything is shaking. I just need my vein. They will be very energetic once or the why the hormonal change in their body. Although they never sleep for 3 days, the fourth day they will still come energetically to work, but with different kind of moods. Yeah. Next, impulsivity and risky behaviors. Example: reckless driving, poor decision making. Reckless driving, because I've experienced a real life situation. One of my colleague, okay, who experienced this, people leaving from office, she was all fine. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Okay, I hope that I will see you energetically tomorrow. Yeah, thanks for all your advice, blah, 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 blah. And then what this colleague did, just drove recklessly until he or she simply get involved in an accident. Why? Because I don't want to think of the problem. I just want it to shut down from my mind. So he or she feel the easiest solution is accident, and I got admitted in the hospital. People won't fund. That's my problem. Right? And then curiosity, what is that? Overestimating personal abilities and talents. For example, okay, I'm from English Villa, so I feel that I am the great professor in English. Okay, actually, I'm just a normal, ordinary lecturer. But I feel that you are all not creative. Only I am creative. So you all listen to me. My approach is the best. Super annoying, okay? This one, how is super annoying means it's not like narcissistic. Narcissistic, they will come and show up to you again and again. Bipolar, what they will do is they will disturb you constantly, but not physically. Behind me, now. Okay? But how that person already know that he's in meeting? Simply, annoyingly disturbed via message. Never reply, will call. Decline. Why you decline my call? Answer me now. Okay? And then super annoying. And suicidal thoughts. They will always have suicidal thoughts. Okay, since she didn't reply me, that means she don't love me. What I'm going to do, I'm not needed in this world. I'm going to go to her. I'm leaving the world. So what he will do, he will immediately get up and come, right? And then that person will definitely be dead in the chat. That is. Yes. Any questions? No? No questions? I have questions before the break. I have four situations here. Right? Situation number one. Individuals who frequently call spontaneous meetings to showcase their achievements and demand praise from the team. Narcissistic or bipolar? Narcissistic. Okay? Today I have published 2 papers. Call for meeting for that. So what you want to do? Say faster. Congratulations. Right? Second, during a team project, one colleague does minimal work but takes detailed notes on others' contribution. And what I told just now, what's that? Narcissistic or bipolar? Narcissistic. That means just do 20% of work. You did 80%. Copy, paste your work, send to the boss. Feel that she or she did that. Narcissistic. Right? Okay, number 3, individuals who takes on multiple new projects simultaneously. So in Malay we call tamak. Yes, can. And then give to you. Segregate to the subordinates. You do this, you do this, you do this, submit to me to the report. I will send. Okay, ambitious promise to the client stakeholders and push the team to work at the peak hours to meet unrealistic deadline. What's that? Bipolar. That is bipolar disorder. He or she made the promise, but push the rest to do it, claim the credit bipolar. Slightly difficult problem. Finally, an individual who became withdrawn, avoid meetings, delay decision making, and are unresponsive to emails and requests. They may also express feeling of hopelessness and doubt about the company's future. Bipolar. Yeah, that is like, I did something wrong, so I don't want to be in the meeting. Let me out. I'm going to get in the car and I put myself in hospital. Bipolar. Okay, so now your opinion, one is narcissistic and one is bipolar. Any questions? No questions? Okay, no questions. Break for 15 minutes. You can have your breaks. And then come back right after 15 minutes. Ways you can have it. By the
We stop it. Buat Teams meeting. Ambil kuihnya, ambilkan kuih. Dah masuk chamber ni. Dah, habis. Dah, thank you. Ya, gue. Kena rek, saya nak pegang rek. Hasil tu air. Buat diri.
Mesti dia tak kan. My next section. Kita kena buat juga. Dekat nak buat. Dia buat. Series break. Series break. November lah. Pun.
Oh, tanya sama.
Ada dah belas email tu semua kan.
Kalau kenapa tanya sama?
So, I tak sempat.
Tak cuba buat kuih lah soalan. Ajar buat kuih.
Habis kena bawa oven, air fryer semua lah.
Oh, bawa balik goreng sendiri. Kat situ je kari kau.
So, I kena buat open space lah.
Kat bawah dekat tempat dia masak rendang.
Malu.
Malu lapar Azureen dah. Tak apa.
Sini. Kamera.
Jangan rekod
Dia cakap nak 5 orang je. Participant. Tak ramai.
Betul buat kari pak kan? Kelas buat kari pak kan?
Kita buat lagi. Kalau nak ulit. Alah sebab topik pasal dia kena related dengan kita punya workplace.
Sebab tu mental health.
Dia macam related dengan yoga for work. Yoga for office. Yoga in office. Dia macam related dengan workplace lah. Dia kena related dengan workplace. Macam cakap you ada maksudnya saja yang macam kita punya shop sendiri.
Tak dapat. Bagi orang lain cakap benda tu.
Yang kita punya tu dia cakap kan yang masa kita pergi training dia cakap macam lah.
Sana pula.
Terus. Masa apa nak datang? Betul-betul tak tahu. Tak lain pula.
Kira pun kan.
Lah maksudnya kita prefer yang new comer. Tak tahu tak
Yang lost. Macam kan?
Nak icip benda lah yang macam. Kata ngoping tu kan itu. Entahlah tak tahu lah. Apa lagi yang menarik-menarik? Yang I boleh buat.
Nak buat test.
Sudah cantik. Bisa cantik. Tadi yang dah buat. Ya. Dah buat. Tengok. Ini dah buat. Sebab ada 2 request from other speakers. Buat bahasa Melayu. Dia suruh buat bahasa Melayu. Ada documentation.
Tu.
Buat IPA punya documentation. Sebab dia dah lama. Kau dapat kena buat documentation dalam bahasa Melayu. Dia lost lah. I don't know. Lepas tu yang another one dapat request from foreign punya academician yang national punya academician lah. So, buka kelas basic communications.
Okey tu. Yang buat tu kan? Yang kau bahasa Melayu. You rapat tak mana Melayu?
Because you're not macam any workshop for bahasa Melayu communication. So, you want to go?
Ada berapa? Ada berapa yang Korean academics tu ada berapa?
Kalau foreign maksudnya foreign.
Foreigner. Yelah. Nak order nasi lemak, sambal kerak, sambal pari.
Speaker. Bukan ada
Dia tak adalah environment tu cakap BM tu.
request.
Habislah. Buat.
Dia akan datang.
Tak, aku trainer. Setengah membership yang
Oh. Ada ini.
communication kan. Benda basic.
Cara nak line up.
Ada
mesti ada requestnya tu.
Wah, asing. Macam itu muka. Sambal.
Apa dia tak tahu. Aku bagi guys macam one stop script lah.
Communication ni mana nampak? Jangan pinjam ambil.
Disediakan air. Panjang lah di sini. Kan? Itulah.
Ya, dia pun nak fikir-fikir. Macam tu. Dia pun nak buka benda lain. Macam si Melayu, selalu dah tahu. Buat aktiviti je.
Dia request. Personality. Request for bahasa Melayu.
Lagi comel.
Macam alamak. Masa yang orang tak sembilan. Tak pun nak workshop for bahasa Melayu.
Kita nak korang kan. Yelah tu. Tak payah ramai-ramai. 6.
At least dapat satu group.
Cara buat bahasa Melayu. Buat apa?
Dia nak makan. Makan.
So, vocab makan tu banyak orang tak tahu. Ulinya.
Ada banyak situation lah. Situation membeli. Situation request for order barang. Dia banyak situasi lah.
Sila fikirkan. Sila fikirkan.
Apa komunikasi dalam different situations.
Itu memang basic communication skill. Harga.
Itu dah.
Oh, harga. Kereta. Salah order.
Biasa nak introduce yourself in bahasa Melayu.
Kan terus training. Habis yang ni. Pasal itu nombor 1 kan.
Masa training. Itu training jauh sedang lain. Itu kalau kita start pun jadi cerita. Dalam tumus. Itu kita bawa. Sempat dia. Buat. Masak. Panas guna kettle. 2 jam habis panas dia. Buat cawan lah. Setelah lain nak buat nanti lah. Dah bayar nanti kita buat je kan. Pasti mesin. Buat kali di mana? Maksudnya week yang sama lah. Buat kan. Kita punya tu. Tapi dia banyak pilih kan. Dia cakap pemain tinggal betul itu.
Science. In the interview,
But the whole session, we have what do you? We got the whole session. What if you can use
Okay, let's again welcome from the break. Can I get your attention? Okay, thank you. I am going to rephrase what we have discussed in the first hour and the second hour by doing the actual icebreaker. Okay, what you need to do is I want you to introduce yourself, obviously loud and clear. Okay, and share your experience on facing or feeling or bipolar disorder at your workplace or anywhere. Just that, but you don't mention like, let's say I'm having issue with Dr. Fatiha. Clearly mention the issue with Dr. Fatiha. Say that. Okay, definitely you name it as meet A, meet B, or whatsoever. I want you each and every one of you share an incident or experience that you have faced, no matter with your colleagues or even your students, also you can share. Let's say you answer. I have a few experience, but I'm unsure whether it is narcissistic, bipolar or not. It's okay. Tell you whether yes or no. Okay? I give you 5 minutes for you to recall, refresh all your memory, and then we go one by one. I don't want to explain. I don't know. Your faculty, and then you just share beauty faculties needed, no need, just and share your experience, no matter in which angle, whether it is with your teacher, with your students, anything. As long as you share, you reflect back on the characteristics that we have discussed in our first hour. put it together, come up with a story, but don't be imaginary story, yeah? Real story. Not program that.
Oh.
Be complete. Okay, what students, huh? Any volunteer would like to start? Okay. Maybe you just stand so that everyone can
Understand. Okay, okay. Okay. So, okay. Where do I need to face here? So, this is my previous experience. Okay, my previous company.
Name first.
My name? Yes, it's your name. My name is Najira. I'm from Bella. Okay.
It's like a game.
This is my third game. Okay, so previously, this person, okay, in every meeting, it's all about her accomplishment, what I did this and that. The whole entire meeting, 70 minutes, and 70% will be about her. And 30 minutes about the meeting. Yes. What were you? Okay. Yes, you. Let's say yes. And then after 10 minutes done, okay, now I want to talk about my husband. Oh my God. But there's okay, and she always late to the meeting. Oh, sorry, I just prayed whatever lah, whatever prayer that she did. Okay, I'm very sorry for being late. And then I have to, I mean, and the meeting was like 10 minutes roughly from everyone else, but the rest from her. Talk about the husband and everything. And what else? Oh, how to say he always shift the blame on others. Okay, she's not. I would say that she's not competent enough to do her work. And so when this happened, it was like, oh, this is because of the heart, something like that. But
Not her, not
not her, not her. So
contoh.
for instance, we have a sexual harassment case in our colleague. Okay, and then instead of helping her staff, she will say it must be because of the staff, not because of the victim. Yeah, victim blaming. In front of the victim, she was like, oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah. But behind, it must be because of her. Yeah. And that is her. And then every year, normally we have MQA, we have to deal with the immigration and all, right? Yeah, before my colleague before. But he was nowhere to be found at the time. Okay, we have to deal with that. Oh, where is this person? Oh, she's in Europe. Where is, oh, she's in Makkah. Oh, she's in that. She's never there. I mean, we have to be the punching bag. For when you have incident and all,
Major task stuff.
yes. And that's what I can remember from that.
I mean, like on purpose. You all feel that?
I feel that in purpose because I worked there for almost like 2 years and I can see the pattern. I can see the pattern. Every year she would leave and then every time incident happened, hey, I give the task to you, right? I was like, Okay, but we need your signature. Yeah, but I gave the task to you. Yeah, something like that. So the part where I feel that is it me? Is it me?
Okay, class. So this is narcissistic, bipolar, or for me?
Narcissistic.
Very severe narcissistic. Thank you very much, Miss Nadira. Speak up, person. That's a very good example, and I think many of us are facing at what Miss Nadira story just now. Yeah.
I started working full time very recently. Previously, I was just casual and part time because I was finishing my PhD. That was some. Anyway, I what is your name? Huh? My name is Fatiha. You may call me Fatiha for your kindness. But but when we was sebenarnya or tak ada nama, would always pick that as the chance to put me down. When you have just started working, you started working full time, older and older age, which doesn't make sense because I'm better at doing my job now because I have had sessions and all that. But the reason that yes. There was one point, for example, I wanted to have a meeting after 5 and I said no. I said no, that's all. I said I don't want to have after 5 meeting and I said that you could just give me the work now and I'll just do it. But she was so offended by the no. It wasn't about my incompetence, it was sleep. Because it's a pattern. So I refused to get into the temptations of agreeing with that. And now I get this letter. She will only into what is the word? The drama session. 25 minutes just to yak about all this and that, my weaknesses and all that. And then she would take 5 minutes to give out the task. And I took like 4 hours to finish it. And she took months to finish hers. Because it's a team job and she has to do and I have to forward. So that's how I know that going to. So nowadays, if she starts to yap, and I just look at her and I just let her talk, and I said, okay, that's all. Then I just okay, let me finish. Know this? Yeah, I don't. I still like right? Yeah, but I think you did know in terms of cutting the popcorn. But I get the courage to do that because I also have I'm not gonna.
Okay, class. Bipolar or combination? Actually, the case is the combination. Let's say number one, yes, bragging about yourself, yes, narcissistic. And then suddenly, taking months, saying that I'm not glad, I'm bad. So it's a combination. So like not introduce yourself and the case that you experience.
Lisa, also here, so I have a lot of examples.
You can take this hour.
Workplace. Fewer. But if it's a student, bipolar, we have one.
Okay.
We have one. A bit but it's recording. I think for the student, it's like because I study this, narcissistic is personality disorder. Bipolar is a mood disorder. Bipolar is not the same.
Yes.
I think you have like a slight confusion between narcissistic and bipolar. Bipolar can control. Bipolar can take medication.
Yeah.
And they'll be normal. So it's a mood disorder of not the person you mentioned will be mood swing. The people who have one day have 2, 3 mood swing, that one is mood swing. Mood disorder is a permanent 1 to 2 months, but very long. If you meet the person when it's mania stage, the happy stage, you will gila with that person because they are like, why your energy cannot finish one? They like every day. So we met one thinking the law, thinking everything. And then every day like report you to police and then report Trump to police, report everyone to police. And then they at the last day they sent him back during the airport travel. He was kicking in the van until airport. That one is so bipolar and fever, that one is very good. Then when they bring him to the airport, while they were like taking like or checking his luggage, the orang sedang lari keluar the airport. Because they are sharing like he is in the he stick something raw. He stick paper he stick 4 to 5 person name is
Target lah.
no he stick Putin and nothing he stick it on the bottom and then he start sticking already then making noise and then he cause other people he's an academic 4.0 then I say why you put this to it
Yes.
They know.
So I said they are how to say smart and charming. You know how to learn. But you know, that means already the standard. Okay. Then be your decent back.
Yes, but 2 weeks of her life. No, he is not. He is not same to other people, but he is very same to. But if you talk to him, it's not. They can look at you, but boleh apa? Aku boleh kan? So I share my feelings. I am a survivor of a narcissistic abuse family. That's why I share these two events. Because this is a narcissistic book. Yeah. We have a name for us, the survivor of a narcissistic abuse. I'm not sure you have met the few narcissistic. There are few types. My one is a pure real narcissistic. That means it's like having capable and competent one. If you met the non-competent one, it's very funny. So you met cannot be them one. They can do and they are powerful and they like they have the power. They can do anything. They can do. People follow them also willingly because they are competent. But you make the real one, then what is the you make the girls making on micromanage and then like okay. You try to do this smaller one.
Did you get that?
Hello everyone. In school, previously I was a teacher. I was teaching for 12 years in Chinese secondary. And this Miss Bragg, I brought her in on my own. Okay, because she approached me. She was in Sabah, and she approached me through Facebook, asking for a vacancy in Chinese school. And as a senior teacher, I had this power of hiring this girl, and then I talked to my HOD, and then they all accepted, and we brought her in. And soon after, we found out that she's a real narcissist. Yes, yes. So basically, whatever that she has done or he's doing, it's been what is that? She has a job. I can say that she has a job. Whatever she has done or she's doing now, people like, people adore her.
Yes.
With her and students especially. I was there for 12 years, doing as a strict teacher, but whatever that she has done, she has many followers. Her Facebook, Insta is full of my students. Thereby, I don't allow my students to go into my social life. But she likes to post pictures with the students and everything. Whenever we teachers we gathered for a meeting or our gossip time, she will be the main person. I mean, talk of the town. Yeah, it's like finally I'm here, but I couldn't get rid of the thoughts. Because I see her because that's the thing. She has a charm. She whatever that she has done, she has the competent, but not that
She just blowing
adequate. She's boasting around. Yeah, he likes to. I don't know whatever that she's doing. People like her, but she's not competent enough. She doesn't know how to teach English. She doesn't teach grammar. For the sake of she has done TESOL degree UNICEL, so we have to hire her. But she's not that competent enough in teaching. But she's very good at attracting people. Especially people like her. Students like her very much.
Yeah.
We are so puzzled.
Gullible.
Yeah. Till now in our Queen's Peace group, she will be the talk of it. Yeah, whatever that she's doing, because we have a person there still She's reporting to us. We are being narcissist as well.
Wow. How did it make you feel?
Yeah.
You brought in a monster. But you didn't know, sorry.
I didn't know that she has that
I hope you
characteristic.
don't feel guilty. It's not on you, right?
Yeah, but people started blaming me because I was the one who.
People think, see, the charm works, right?
And okay, being there for 12 years, I know, sorry to say this, Chinese culture, they don't really, I mean, that school culture, they don't really appreciate people's work, especially his work. And then as a senior teacher, I told her that this is not going to work here. It's not going to work. For example, Deepavali time. She said, let's have a culture night. Let's have, let the teachers dance on the stage. I think that's not going to teachers are not going to be cooperative. And then I don't think so they like this culture, this idea as well. But she did it. And everybody liked it. But at the back, people started talking blah, blah, blah about her, about the things that she had done.
But the one that she did it was her own effort. That means she put in her effort.
Yeah, right after I came out, she took over the place. Yes. So always while I was there, I don't encourage the teachers not to do so because I know the other colleagues who will be talking about that particular things that we have been practicing. So I told her not to do so. But then once I left, she took over the place and then she did it and everyone likes it. I mean, the students but the management doesn't like her.
But in this case, yeah, it is narcissistic, but I will say it's a very mild case. You know why? Because she did not throw her work to others. She did it. She made it happen.
Yeah.
And she get the chance for what she did. That means she's not claiming other people's credit. Just that the trigger point here is, as you say, is boosting around that. Yes. So I'm sorry, that's my case.
I can do it. That's the thing. I can do it. I will do it. When she started talking to you, she approached you for a question, for a doubt, seeking our answer. But at the end, she will solve the problem. I said, okay, you got the answer. Just go ahead with that.
Okay, all right. They will ask you all the answer, get the answer, they send it, they claim as their that's the state. So she find it out, right? So it's still mild. Thank you.
All right.
Pick another person.
I will go for.
Rita.
Hi, I'm Nitya from Physiotherapy. I'd like to share my experience in the very first place that I worked. I was a new joining, my first job as a lecturer. It was 10 years ago. So during my training period for the first few months, I used to hear this person's name every time, everywhere. For this work, you approach stress, no, stress, this, that, And when they told I never met a person in real. So by hearing that person's name and whatever that he has done, I used to get admired. Okay, I say no, meet this person. Then when I met the person, yes, he was very charming based on the information that I gathered. And the first time I meet that person, yes, I felt very admired and very charming. But when we worked together in a same room, I used to see him that in a meeting, he wants his points to be taken by everybody. He wants to make sure that everybody agrees to his suggestions. And any events that another person who is equally qualified, but maybe they have less experience, but they are equally qualified. But if they want to do that job, he will try to compare, saying that they will not be able to do it, they will not have experience, and they will not be able to achieve it like how I did it. No matter what, I'm the best. I can do this work very well. And he used to talk about an award that was given by a group of 10 people about 10 years ago. And he used to keep on telling that, I thought that that's not this Indian. And those days, I think 10 years ago, I didn't know that this term existed. The narcissistic term existed. But I used to take some measures to, stay away from his person. I would say that one thing is ignoring the person whenever they are talking to us, whenever they are approaching, whenever they are claiming something. Used to ignore. And the second thing that I did was achieving something bigger than that person so that they feel offended, they feel insecure, which makes me feel happy. And that makes me to move on with, achieving more and showing that person, hey, you are not that great. Other people can actually win over you and your character. So that's it. Okay, you see here, you can call a person. They are helpless. No, cannot. That you have to say.
I see. I never noticed.
Okay, what do you think about narcissistic? But we still have to know who are you. Introduce yourself. Because we all don't know you. I don't know you.
You traumatized.
Yes. So Sarah, where is from? And then what do you think about this, individuals with narcissistic and also bipolar? Do you think they are around you in this workplace? Okay, maybe you introduce yourself first. Okay. All right. So, Abraham, Mr. Abraham, what do you think of narcissistic and bipolar disordered individuals? Do you think they are surrounded around you? Obviously. And just now you say you don't have any experience.
I haven't encountered any, but I can see the traits.
The traits, okay. Where can you see the traits? In your own department or elsewhere? Okay. Do you think that working, why do you think, definitely on yet if I ask you, like, is it difficult working with this kind of individuals? So how are you, since you don't have any experience yet as our friend, how do you think you will handle when you come across working with this type of individuals who are suffering from narcissistic and also bipolar? What would you do as an individual who have already got the, I would say, the knowledge of this two type of disorder? What are this type of individuals?
Wouldn't say I would give in. I would just decide to point. I want this. I need.
People cry, they broke down. Mostly what?
Well, we are all adults. There's no place for crying and everything. But we turn at some point.
But they say if you force me to do, I will commit suicide. You do. How would you handle
I
it?
mean, not today. I have empathy. One more thing.
Yes.
I mean, not really. Very well, no. You pressure is stress here. Oh, now can you come pressure is stress?
They would, because it's like,
That's the problem.
okay, all right. Mr. Abraham, you pick a person. Anyone who have not introduced themselves yet?
Because I was running in and out for some reason. You know, actually,
Wait.
My name is Vinod. So I have experience where we don't speak on
You people.
yeah, they speak like this.
Okay.
Being of students.
All right.
For example, giving the feedback on the answer, right? They compare. They're with some best friends. Okay, they go to the state, so everything very good. But when it comes to the marks, yeah, they compare. She got 2 months more, let's say she got 16, she argued, and we compare. And she bring all the evidence, put the YouTube, the practice brings the evidence YouTube. She brings the evidence to the book, but everything nothing to it. You want to get at least this one. And the behavior is like they never, some people not understand that they never reply to the email, they never fill the email, right?
Yes.
Then 3, 4 times the email is submitted, and they, you know, only some go by email. They never respond. And it is their responsibility. They have to write the email because we are earning some even very busy time with something. Okay, they're not in the something. And we go direct person to the in charge and think it will right. And it was the email. So, and I even
But how about when you meet that person face to face and
never feel that it's someone thing. Just people okay. A small problem here. It's
or take everything like but that person go around and claim that he did most of the work. No. That one no. So why do you think he's narcissistic?
because what to say she's not taking a responsibility, but making a put us in the stress, mental stress. As they approach us, we need something, for example, we need transport something. Okay. So we are not getting that one. You know about students, right? So we don't
Even you to become a narcissist. Okay. All right. You have to enforce it. You have to be bossy. Okay. All right. Understand. Thank you. Okay. Pick a person.
Next answer. Nusa, kita mengenai Nita, it investigation is not added. What of it? How we thought how much we try and everything next and go to where we are given the task, okay. But then she doesn't look that interesting. Okay. But then after some point when we are virtually engaged, she gathered the information and then suddenly she stopped and watching what looked like she's doing it. I did especially to our career.
Oh, it's good. She's the most knowledgeable one.
Which actually she doesn't do anything and then like at the end of it is like, oh, okay, so like this and this and oh, at least she's the one who presenting it. It out loud. Yeah.
This is a yeah. All right. Thank you. Very good example. Okay. Pick a person.
The next table. Okay, Dr. Ninza, yes, introduce yourself. My name is well, the one who a person, if they are not doing well, they are not happy to see this achievement, and they are not being peaceful to look at the other person achievement, but as the other end sharing, the case could be in the family, the case could be in the office, they are everywhere. Any your own experience? Both I experience. I experience both, which is okay and the family. Maybe you could share the office one if you don't want to share the family one. Okay. The in the environment surrounded by the senior, definitely it's very hard for you to grow. You are not able to move forward. So what this kind of the seniors they do to you? They are trying to stop you from growth, demotivate you. Yeah. Get a team to against you. Oh, okay. And you be demotivated. You are discouraged. Very negative. And then at the end of the day, you be surrender. You yourself will be surrender with the. Okay, let's go to bed. Okay. Alright. Okay. Now, can you feel the you like that? I don't know. Hi everyone, my name is Maida from Dictionary, AKS. I don't have much experience, because probably at this age, I know how to adapt and adjust with people, but earlier on, when I don't have all these terms and levels, I thought it's the okay. So one example, I have this friend, actually, one day he felt very, very sick. So everyone like consoling her. I was not that kind of person, how to console people. So I was just and I know one side. Yeah. But they say, Ida, you get ready, you might need to send her to the clinic. So I was ready with my car keys. Okay. So I've been waiting for them, finish, the whole thing. Kamala, you are still, you have to go to the clinic. No, I don't want to. She was crying and all that. So I was like, okay, I just stand by on the phone. Then suddenly my boss came. So he just said, let's go to the clinic. So he just like stood up and went to the clinic with the boss. I was like, what? I was there all the while. Which level, which time to be in. But probably, I don't know. How was the friendly character before this incident took place? Those things around or that? She need more attention to higher people. Not the ordinary. He wants to be the left handle. I don't know. Probably. That's why I don't know. Probably because of that. He needs the extra attention. You want to provide. Probably. Just my friend, I'm not doing. I thought when you are a friend, you should people, to your friend, you will be more comfortable with your friend. So I was there all along waiting, waiting to get to the clinic. But when the boss came, it's okay, let's go because it's the boss. So because of the attention from higher. Yes, understand. Thank you, Dr. Zuraida. Okay, take a seat. You still have one answer. Okay. Okay, please. Yes.
Yeah.
Trying to yes. Think when
I can share with you a recent incident. Somebody, I'm not sure whether we call them patients. Even it can be, I mean, yeah, it's a student actually. So sometimes this was most of the time what the student does is like sometimes he comes to me and tells me something. Then he tries to tell me, then he go back, then so that he bring somebody with her. So again bring up the same issue. So that's the issue. But again, the same thing I will tell because most of the time the issue will change. So but I will not I sometimes 2 or 3 times I won't have the time. Say you have to go ahead this follow the rules and regulations for the procedure. So she will not listen, she will my next step. To take that in. Then my boss. Then we go to the highest level.
Because the boss also is in the same page with you.
Yeah, say, hey, even the nobody goes down like the organization. Every time we go back down, again we go back. We want to do by everyone so that we can in
When you do that, he emphasize on is related to academics, is it?
academic and non-academic. Yeah. If we have to do the other thing.
Then he wants you to give full attention to her.
Even though we give full attention, we
How about the other teachers? They like complain about her to you? Like, you know, this character is so annoying, sir. Can you please help us? So this one is annoying character. But I think it's still controllable. Mine. Okay. So maybe Miss Mimi next. Thank you, Mr. Raj. Yes, yes. Oh, okay, okay. Good, good. Thank you.
Bye.
You were right. Thank you. Yeah, this is my first time to be. I only see your name in the email. What do you mean?
Yes, we have one not as bipolar disorder. The one the other one is yes, that's why the bipolar disorder students is I mean I forgot the story, but they know that once in a while he said his son sometimes he hurts himself just to
He likes to hurt himself.
cut and order the blood.
That there is blood there.
How do we get the blood?
Yeah, now farmer, I think, not the.
We have some on him. As a and yes,
But it's not going to stay on.
he knew he cannot avoid. You have to go back. He said you go back and once you recover, then you come back. He probably okay. He said if the mind going on. He knows his mind. Exactly. He knows, but he said he already. But when we say that sometimes he needs blood, we not say that thing. Then the thing is scary. Another one is to go to the diagnose, the medication, but he will keep really okay.
Kids who coming to here.
Because he passed the test. But the medical test will help her. Medical doesn't give you. That's why I use everything.
So, all medical, one, transmittable is. Okay. It's not mental health, cannot fit to you. And yeah,
General Christian as well.
So it's every but the one thing that this is so because you know pass the test. Pass not other tests. Because it's under medical and the things detected. You read and get stuff. So during the thing was the we already overstayed. You want to pay for dental part. That's the and then this student tak kadang yang to the airport. Exactly. Yeah. You see the whole student, the whole effort, the brain,
If they want to do anything so that they will not stand back.
this student part of a so much.
Yeah, they are.
I mean, if I the correct what I was thinking he like the before that he asked us to no, before us to tell him to get out to take his luggage. Who is the luggage address? So for us to tell him
They can actually not go back.
and okay.
Scandal. Yes, and here. Very soft spoken. Never I this one is just no.
Still he keep on standing on stage to us. He have to this like with all the track words, he already found. But we don't understand. Yeah, he said one it is good. On 1 week. Begin reading the list. And we may be not for you. We not with very good out. Very good. We will see her. Okay. Okay. So the important one day caught us. We caught her. And okay, let's right? We asked her none of what's out. Association.
Face to face, open the say why
We asked her the minutes.
remain silent.
Talk to a staff. What language we speak.
Oh, fantastic.
Yes. And then we received a message talking about Iris. All this.
But if you then, medical.
But these things happen during second year.
Ah, then she survived because yes.
So we report her, stand to police. The second part is girl, stand to police. They will again, they immediately they will stand the by the but
The student will have
stand this girl medical kejap far.
oh okay. Okay, that's second.
That is
stigma
I can be
on that. Yes, because people with that kind of people who are bipolar, they don't give a damn. They feel that it's not really, it's me. You say that they'll say that's my decoration. That's how people, react. I mean, the cases that I have handled. Right? Okay, thank you. Very interesting. How about you, Miss? Okay, our last story.
Okay, my name is Bipolar. Banyak sangat sekarang yang
You're from?
finance information. But what I can say about narcissistic, one thing, kalau macam ada keluarga, dia suka cakap siapa yang punca. Apa punca dia? Tapi dia tak tahu dia punca.
But
That punca is other person or not? Orang lain. Orang lain yang masalah. Jadi dia akan cakap punca dia dulu. Tapi dia tak tahu ada masalah. It's not about, okay. Tapi dia macam membutuhkan lah benda tu. Dia bukan solve the thing. Tapi dia macam speak louder tentang siapa yang buat masalah.
okay, so when you what
Tak. Tapi after that, when he solve the problem, dia akan like proud to say that
I'm the problem solver. Yeah. Okay, but actually, during the discussion, he did not solve the problem. Only just so when the credit, okay, okay, what's you do? What is how to pray?
But if you're looking down this, it is like
I'm not.
Even if the face of
Many
Nah, dia bukan tadi Pak Sondao.
Any.
Just a bit of talk about narcissistic, you talk about bipolar, share your experience. Let's see what you do. Alright? So when you are facing this narcissistic, what you need to do, stay calm and composed. When I say stay calm doesn't mean that you have to be quiet all the time. So what the time here? Maintain a calm and composed demeanor, even if the conversation becomes heated. Let's say you're having a talk or communication with this narcissistic boss, colleagues, or any student. Just listen. Don't make the conversation heated. You mellow down. Not that you're giving in, just that stay calm until they're silent and they'll stop. Okay, that's the technique that I've applied, and it works. Whatever I'm sharing is whatever I have done, right? So the reason why I ask you to stay calm because the narcissistic individual and can use them to manipulate the situation. Example, let's say I'm having issue with Miss Nitya. Okay, I was having issue and then we was having argument. So since I shouted, what she will do is she'll take that. Then you only shouted. So now you're putting the blame on me. That is how it works. So better for you to stay calm and do not make sure you have anything black and white. Everything black and white. Because narcissistic individuals, they are very, very good in manipulating shit. To show that you are the villain, they are the hero. Okay, they will play with you. Okay, all right. So the second technique, or what you can do is set boundaries. How? The technique here is clearly define and communicate your boundaries. Be consistent in enforcing them. Okay, I will explain. The reason is narcissistic individuals may push boundaries to get what they want. Clear boundaries help to prevent manipulation. In short, what I'm trying to say is whenever you are in workplace, treat everyone as colleague, not as what we call that BFF. Because you don't know who is having, as I told you, narcissistic, they have very charming personality. They can use that. You are my friend. You love me. What? You please do this for me. So as a friend, you will feel pity, you will help, and that help that you have done for that individual, she or he will use it to backfire you later on. So that's why always set boundaries. When you go out of the office, okay, you can chill, you can lepak, whatever in the office, set boundaries. Like for example, you're the boss, subordinate, set the boundaries. And another thing or another word that I would use is be professional. Favoritism. For example, like now, I have, let's say I have Miss Mashita under me. Since I'm so close with Mashita, whatever Mashita does, okay, you can do it, you're my friend. So maybe that kind of situation is okay among us. But what will other colleagues talk about? Look at her lah, just because the friend, whatever she does, okay, example. So you have to be next. Use the word I statement. Looks very simple, but very important. Use I, don't use technique. To start with I to express your feeling needs without sounding your feeling. Example, I feel frustrated when my ideas are not acknowledged. I feel. You see, let's say example, you say, you know, actually we are disappointed. So that person also never do. So in that team, I did. So you can you recall you said we? It's not, I didn't do my work. Backfire. Be very, very careful with your word usage. Because this approach reduces defensiveness and perspective rather than attacking narcissistic person. Okay, another thing, class. Whenever you're dealing with this narcissistic person, don't attack them. Don't attack them, although you feel like slapping them, control your temper. Okay? I am, how to say, I'm telling this based on my personal experience dealing directly with this kind of individual. What I do is, I never ever increase my volume. Some of my friends, they'll feel pissed off and they just, now what are you going to do now? Like that. I will do, you know, when you do that, they will never know. Although, you can do it in other ways. Like, yeah, I think you're right, but you should know, right? You're the boss. You have to do it. Then you say, but I think since you are in charge of this, you have to do it. No, I've done my part. Over to you. Thank you very much. Get out. That's all. Don't stay there. Don't stay. Another thing, do not stay only like how to say in Malay we call berduaan with the narcissistic individuals. No, always have the as I told you, they are very, very good in creating stories and manipulating stories. Don't be, especially in a close group. Okay? Right. Avoid arguing or confronting. We feel that confronting is a solution, but not with this type of individuals. Why? Why I say use the technique avoid engaging in arguments or trying to outdo them. Instead, acknowledge their perspective without necessarily agreeing. Example, I see you feel strongly about this. Let's find a way to address both our concerns. Like I feel you, but you know, you have to think about me also, but I'm saying in a nice so that you are acknowledging them at the same time you are trying to get the work. Confrontation can escalate the situation and lead to further manipulation or hostility. Okay, worst thing was or worst comes to worst, this narcissistic individual, if you confront them, it can lead towards injury. That means they will injure you. That's number one. It's okay, right? If they injure you, it's okay. If they come and slap you and then do further, okay, you can do that. Or other thing, what they will do is they will injure themselves and say, you know, this one really slap me. Now they see all the process is because of her. So you don't have any evidence. No one saw that you did not slap. You're very good in manipulating. Right? Okay. That is for narcissistic. For bipolar, what you try to do is be patient and understanding. As our friends say, bipolar has medication. If you take their medicine, they'll be fine. They'll act normal. If they forget, only that. Bipolar is related to mood. Narcissistic is, yeah. So with bipolar, what you need to do is show patience and understanding, recognizing that mood swings are part of disorder. Why? So that it fosters a supportive environment and helps the individual feel respected and valued. Bipolar, they like to isolate themselves. For some time. And then like usually one a friend of mine leads to depression, mood swing, anxiety, all that combined until it leads to depression. So you have to show them, be patient and show them you care for them. They'll be fine. Right? And then use clear and direct language. Do not use cloudy language, this kind of people. Straight to the point. Okay, I want you to do this. Dot. Since you are a nice person, I hope that you could finish this by actually what I will need you to do is don't use that. Straight to the point. Right? Technique, communicate clearly and directly, avoiding ambiguity or complex instruction. Do not give them complex instruction. Be as simple as you could. Why? Clear communication helps prevent misunderstandings, especially during periods of mood instability. You don't know when, you don't know how their mood at which time you are going to approach them. So to be safe, be straight. And then bipolar disorder is quite difficult for you to notice. Compared to narcissistic, you know that this annoying character will always be there with their tongue snap. Okay, next. Offer supporting listening. They love if you listen to them. They will love it to the core if you listen to them. Practice active listening by reflecting back what the individual says and showing empathy. So this just have some sort of empathy when these type of people comes to you. It sounds like you're feeling overwhelmed by your workload right now. Okay, so let's work it out together. So you feel like okay. Active listening shows that you care and willing to understand their perspective. It can help build trust. They will trust you. Okay, why is it trust? For example, okay, they'll think that okay, since I come to Abraham has understood my situation, so I think next time I can explain to him what I think. Because if they link to listen, not directly rejecting. If you directly reject them without listening, it will bring down their. Let's go. Okay? And then provide reassurance and positivity. Offer reassurance and positive reinforcement to help boost their mood and confidence. Like what I put here, you have done a great work on this project. Your contributions are really valuable. However, I think that this part could be improved. Yes, you did a good job, but maybe next time they will not feel. You have the positive phrases first, only then you tell on the or only on the improvement. Yeah? Result positive reinforcement. Bipolar disorder, they will have very low self-esteem. Directly do, you can only, they will show it via the moods. But then, as I told you, mood can't be that can only be feel that, I mean, like, you can only see when you interact with that. So with this kind of people, this is how we should hear. Right? Okay. I'm not going to do this. Sorry, I am going to do this. No, I'm not going to do it. Okay. This is the last part of the face-to-face session. Okay, I want you to be in 6 or 7 members per group. Okay, I'll give you a scenario involving a narcissistic colleague, okay, or whatsoever. And then you have to perform a very short role play demonstrating how you would handle the situation. Each group has 15 minutes to prepare the role play. Not I ask you to act. Just the situation, maybe one person be the victim, one person be the villain, and then one person explain what's the outcome. Very direct, straightforward scenario. Okay, this is scenario 1. Okay. Taking credit for others' work. The situation is during a team project, a colleague named Ray contributes minimally but takes detailed notes on the work and ideas shared by others. So the behavior here is, in a presentation to upper management, Ray presents the entire project as his own work, emphasizing on his and downplaying or ignoring the contribution of other team members. So what you need to do as a group, one person takes Ray's role, maybe a few takes be the teammate and one be the leader. Then you just act out the role play. Impact. What's the impact towards the group and also towards Ray? That's how you should do it. This one for group 1, maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? The 6 of you. Okay? Second situation is for the group at the back. Okay, dominating conversations and meetings. In team meetings, a colleague named Jamie consistently dominates the conversation, interrupting others and hearing discussion. So Jamie listens to others' ideas, often claiming that their own ideas are superior. They seek constant validation from the meeting participants and stay. When you tell it, 1% be Jamie, and then the rest be the, how to say, team members, and 1% be the superior. All of you can do.
But it's not.
Okay, 15 minutes for this. Maybe you can take a snack. This is for group 1. Have you taken the snack? So that you know what you have to do. Take a snack. Good? Okay, 15 minutes from now.
Right, you will say, I'm not good. One of all minutes. Just acting on that. I don't do that.
It's like that. It's just
Okay.
Oh, don't give it a difference.
It's all okay.
budget untuk lima ribu. Pandai juga tapi senang orang beli. So, I mean, like, ada bahan. So, keperluan the usage of the bank. Alan, the usage the permission is I made it for the oh, you can do it. I know that silent. So in English, tidak remaja school lines.
Ready? You all ready? Your group ready? Okay, okay, 5 more minutes.
Yes. Yes, but only that. Steady good. The next thing that
Yes. So people see Proceed. Proceed.
Okay.
Are we still discussing who's the main character?
Ring.
Okay. The scenario. Yes. Okay.
Proceed. Use
Okay, this is my presentation. For some time, they want contributed say, no, this is my thank you.
But we did it. This was that. The APA, they were fighting together. We not together. What is the name of the film? The first person. 1988. But how could you tell the boss that the influence presented by him? Well, what do you think? He has done this and he did all the parts, but he's telling you that we are not doing anything.
Okay, but
Would you believe that?
don't need that. And the person telling us is able to understand that we do the work.
Yes, because we can send you the material, and then will you take
Yes, of course, you can have evidence. That's why I always tell you have to have evidence in whatever you do.
So you will not give full credit to Mr.
Not only full credit, I'll give you a warning, it's a lie.
I can scratch his car.
Yeah, on and downs.
Yeah. Can we wait up and
Okay,
so okay, that's make people feel very appreciated, and especially if the boss is malas and then they tengok certification finish if he or she doesn't take action, then it's very isolated, underappreciated, and then maybe
okay, God. In the meeting with the boss, you were all invited. What if it's only Ray who went to meet the boss? The boss will not listen to you at all. So you will only look at So whenever you come to the boss said he presented everything. Everything is there. So what is the impact? I think as you say, the anger will be there. And then, but knowing a person who is narcissistic, do you think he or she will buy in whatever you feel?
maybe
Yes, they are fixing. Competed, they'll say, no, I did my job. That is narcissistic. Okay, so the impact is an direct impact towards the employer, right? Employee. But to Ray, do you think what is the impact to Ray? Do you think is there any impact towards it for him?
We have something really this Thursday takes 5 years.
When it became a problem, I don't think he will learn. But because of that,
Yes,
they don't know. They don't know.
yes, they are victim. They will not, although you highlight their mistake, okay, this is wrong, what you did is wrong. I don't think so. I did my job. I don't think so. I did my job. People are just talking stories. Okay, all right, thank you. Group two. On the aeroplane. Jamie. Jamie. I'm Jamie. You are Jamie. So, on the hello, I'm just my position. Very late. Okay, let's jump into it. Yes, my question is because the line thinking a bit before.
I know that. Which you can. They can bring.
It's not the trend. Think of it, it's not like this.
Making it one of the.
Okay, so do you think when we say this to the boss, will the boss agree with this Jamie or not?
Yeah.
Okay, I have discussed with my team. So this person is doing this person is doing this person is doing this. So we as a group, we have come out with this idea. But the actual thing is, listen to my idea. I decided to do T to the team. Obviously not for Jamie. The team members really. Whatever we say, we have to listen to her. So actually they say, okay, and demotivate one, and then they will not grow. Okay, they will not grow. That's the impact. They will not grow. They'll say whatever we say, we have to listen to her. Because no homework will be done. Okay, so that's the impact. Do not follow this. Okay?
What's the impact on this?
Everyone is growing and moving around.
No.
This way, control the colleagues. Say that you listen to me at it, and the colleagues are all nice. Then, unless it has been going for years and the colleagues are fed up, If the colleague go up and speak up, then should be in trouble. If that is the and knowing bosses, not all bosses are. They are just like, as low as you give me the output at 5. Okay? So you have to be yourself. Please do not follow those examples. Right now, we have done activities. Let's go how to create supporting workplace environment. Okay, open communication. Get managers to regularly check in with their team members to discuss workload, stress levels, and overall well-being. Actively clean channels to provide receiving feedback, ensuring that all voices are heard and valued. But do you think all the bosses and managers are doing this? No, they will call you. Yes, let's have an open communication, and then they will control the communication. Okay, whenever you want to talk, they will cut it off. They want to talk, cut it off. So what should you do? Excuse me, boss, I truly understand what you mean, but can I have a few minutes? You start to talk, cut them off. Do not let them control the entire. Yes. Okay? Alright. Foster a culture of empathy and respect. Treat employees as family managers. Why I say as family managers? Because most of the cases that I handle are, the problematic individuals are having problems and their workplace is with their direct managers, which is, I think, common, right? On the importance of empathy in the workplace and how to practice it effectively. Encourage leaders to model inclusive and empathetic behaviors, setting a tone of respect and understanding. Recognize and celebrate the diverse backgrounds and experience of all employees, including those with mental health conditions. Very difficult to do, I totally understand, but you can start out not with your boss, maybe in a group of colleagues, to ensure that you are majority and they are minority. When you are the majority, by hook or by crook, like it or not, they have to listen. Alright, but definitely you straight away go and tell this. So boss, I think you have to go and attend the training, boss, because you're so incompetent. That means you yourself are putting a knife. Do not do. Right? Okay. Next, provide supportive management practice. Train managers in active listening techniques. This one, I think most of the companies are doing for managers. But with training, you can't expect one day training to change it 360, right? But we enhance the company to provide active listening techniques to ensure they understand and respond. Ensure that managers communicate expectations clearly and provide consistent feedback. This one I think is lacking. The main problem that is, I would say, be facing by most of the employees. Why I say so? Monday, they give you instruction A. You have completed that. I didn't say this. I don't know differently. We don't have anything. So, ad hoc demands. Ad hoc demands. All that will be from your manager. So I say you have to have people like a blue box. And according to me, remember I said based on our conversation, these are the things I should do. Like that. Okay, why am I telling this? This is totally my personal experience. It cannot go on. So each time I have meeting, I put it like and wait. Based on our conversation, this is one of the things that have been agreed to do that. So as I expected, the following meeting is, but I didn't say so. Show the email. That is how you should safeguard yourself. Right?
But who's keeping just
Which one?
in the name? And who will?
Supposedly HR. Supposedly, because anything related to managers. Okay? How HR will track, usually they will look at the feedback based on what the managers have achieved. They have a few milestones right after the training. I'm running because I'm attended. There are a few milestones, and then based on that feedback, they will tell the manager or inform the manager whether or not those milestones have been achieved. Just like that. It's not until it's not going. No. Still, they do have employee feedback.
Many
I think you will honest review. So There. That's what I experienced. And this one, next one is create collaborative work environment. This one among colleagues, usually there's no big issue. Especially can have team building activities, encourage collaboration on projects, foster teamwork, and finally involve employees in decision making process. It's really lacking in all companies because many are being genuine. Listen to me. Listen to me. They will have discussion all the suggestion. Okay. So based on the discussion, this is our finalized method. Before the meeting, you already have the decision. The meeting is just called for the sake of fun. Not all. There are some, like my previous experience, one really took place. That is, we discussed. From there, the boss filter, which is good, and then that one was filtered to. Okay. Okay. Next one. Recognize and reward contribution. Okay, this one I think I have no comment about this company, but I feel that they are doing it. Okay, acknowledge and celebrate employees' contribution. Whoever is tracking, they give you incentives. That's how it works. Right? Okay, so if you do all that, what would you get? Benefits of a supportive workplace environment. Number 3, higher retention rates. Very important. And then enhance team collaboration and well-being, and of course, reduce absenteeism. When I say reduce absenteeism, it includes MC and also MIG. MIA is like morning I saw you, like let's say early morning I saw Miss Musa, and then 1 o'clock I say don't know where. And then 4:40 I saw where. Why? Because I just don't want to see your face. Went elsewhere. I went to library. Where? So you have to have a supportive working environment in order to avoid all these unwanted things. So all in all for this module, handling narcissistic and bipolar disorder in the workplace requires comprehensive education, effective communication, and response. Authoring this, it could prioritize your mental health. Organization can create an inclusive environment where all employees feel well. Indeed, the employees in an organization. The mental health of the employees are very, very crucial in order to maintain them to sustain in the organization. So, in promote overall workplace harmony and productivity. What I'm trying to say here is, at the end of this training, what you need to take away first, education and awareness is important. You have to educate employees because you said that 10 years back, we haven't heard the term narcissistic and bipolar, but now we know. So that is education and awareness. Conduct regular training session on recognizing symptoms. We have to have more trainings on mental awareness. Because nowadays the business statistics on mental health is really very high, especially among workers in training. Right? Secondly, effective communication, as I said just now, use empathy and active listening. Clear and respectful communication, and be mindful of triggers and stresses. Really have to be mindful that this could trigger that person's anger. It could trigger the stress. Be mindful on that. And last but not least, creating supportive environment. Foster a culture of openness where employee feels safe discussing mental health issues without fear of judgment. Why is it? Now we discuss. And then come out from the room, it's not the first day. We have to do this. Then this one goes spread that, there's no privacy. Spreading around is totally full. P and C means P and C. Do not write P. Please think of people's, I would say, privacy. If they tell you things, what tell you things, close the doors, that means it's really confidential. Encourage regular check-ins and feedback to ensure you I gave you a lot of homework. I will take, but don't worry. At the end of the semester, you get a piece. That is how you will work. But it's not that this is your workload, like it or not, do it. Don't that work? Bring them. Okay. So I think that's all for this module. We'll continue again in the next module. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.
Thank you.
Okay, later on to clean the training hours, I will send you a feedback form. You email back to me and then I'll send that to HR. You'll get your 4 hours. Okay?
Stop it.